Daytime Tri-Cities is sponsored by SFG Medicare. On today's Medicare tips, we're going to be talking about understanding your medical bills with Andrew Price. How you doing, Andrew?
I'm doing great.
Let's talk about medical bills. Can be scary. What do you think? What are some things folks need to know about their medical bills?
Well, the first thing you need to know is that you usually get two different types of bills. The first thing you'll get is what's called an EOB.
Right.
Stands for Explanation of Benefits. And that is not a bill, but it just talks about your different charges.
What kind of information are you going to find on that EOB?
So on the EOB, you'll find pretty much every single thing that the doctor did. So if they did tests, the doctor visit, any medication they did, everything's going to be itemized on that and list what's on there.
And that EOB sometimes can be an eye-opener for folks. Now, do you have to pay that amount that's shown on the EOB?
You do not. So that's going to have the full charges. It's going to show what the insurance company will actually pay. It'll show what the doctor's office is going to write off or what they're going to discount, and then it show what you should owe.
Now, how can people tell the difference between that EOB and the actual bill that they'll get?
So the EOB usually says on it, this is not a bill. It'll say, that you should owe so much money, but that's not necessarily what you owe because it says this is not a bill, so you do not need to pay that yet.
Now, is there any time that you should not pay a bill that you get?
So when you get your actual bill, it's going to look a little bit different. Sometimes it doesn't itemize everything like the EOB does, and it should have like a payment coupon or something to actually like send in a payment. If it doesn't look right or if it doesn't feel right, and it's more than you were expecting, then you need to check on it to make sure that that's the right amount.
Now, is there going to be a time when you get a bill and something on it might not be correct?
There is. So sometimes a insurance company will deny a bill. That's usually when it's been billed incorrectly. And so that's when, if it's a little bit more than you were expecting, that's what insurance agents are for. All my clients, when they get a bill like that, they'll call me and say, hey Andrew, I got this bill and it doesn't look right. It's a lot more than I was expecting. Can you look into that for me?
So it can happen. I mean, there are certain situations where there's going to be some incorrect information.
Oh yes, it actually happens more often, I wouldn't say more often than not, but it does happen on a pretty often case. I had a guy that called me last week. He went for his physical and they actually denied it. And I looked into it, and what the doctor had done is they had billed it as his initial Medicare physical, which you only get one. And so we had to have it rebilled as just an annual physical, and then it went through fine.
How can you know for sure that if something like that is happening? I mean, how can you know 100% that something may not be right on your bill?
You can call the insurance company itself, and they can pull it up and they can look at it. That can kind of be a pain to deal with, and that's when a good insurance agent will help advise you through that. So all my clients call me. I tell them to call me anytime that they have an issue, and I'll look into it for them.
Now, I'm sure it happens often, but does it happen all that? You gave us some examples, but does it happen all that often that the bill's incorrect like that?
Not necessarily. I mean, I probably have 1,000 clients. I may get one phone call a week about it, so that's not too bad. But anytime you doubt it at all, do not pay it, because if you pay it, it's very difficult sometimes to get your money back, or it takes 6 months or a year to get your money back if you overpaid something.
It's important to stay up to date on things like this and have the information at hand you need when you get EOBs, you get bills, there are Medicare issues that you have. You've got some seminars coming up where you're going to be talking to folks about all of these issues.
Yes, I actually have a seminar coming up this Thursday in Elizabeth, and it's going to be at the Black Olive, and it's a Medicare educational event. And so people that are new to Medicare or have questions about Medicare can come out. I provide a meal, and I just walk through how Medicare works.
Okay. Andrew Price, thank you so much. Great information as always. Medicare Educational Seminars happening Thursday, June 29th, 6 p.m. at the Black Olive in Elizabeth. Andrew would like for you to RSVP at 423-737-1865. Folks, if you got questions about anything we talked about here today, Andrew would love to hear from you. The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by SFG Medicare.